Right after the update came out, we went ahead and took a look at Dial's gossip that he has here in the lobby. And honestly, he gave us a lot of lore insight into the happenings of the Garden View Center. But what if I told you that was only half the story? Half of the possible information we could get. There is another half, and he resides right there. Sir Dandicus Dancifer also has a gossip section right here where we can learn even more. So put on your lore thinking caps, leave a like on the video, and let's do some learning. Oh yeah, I just remembered I have to move my webcam again. All right, hold on. No, all right, that works. What do you got for us, Dandy? Golly, I do have a little something I can share. There are vending machines around Garden View that have Poppy on them. Some sort of soda tied to her likeness. Poppy Pop. It might have sold better if it had my face. Hee, kidding. Or am I? One thing we've definitely learned about Dandy is how self-aware he is that he is the star of the show. But I mean, honestly, who wouldn't be? His name is literally on the show, so I guess it kind of makes sense. He's also giving me some subtle hints that he doesn't want to share the spotlight either. Oh, I've got some fun stuff to share. I love how excited he is. One time I found Scraps trying to catch a tiny red light that shined off an exit sign. Psh, just like a cat with a laser pointer. I mean, it makes sense because Scraps is a cat, but I don't understand how that works. What does he mean that it was shining off of an exit sign like a laser pointer? First of all, I don't remember ever seeing an exit sign in Dandy's world. Have you guys ever seen an exit sign? Because I haven't. But why would a laser-like light be shining off of an exit sign? That's really confusing. Whenever I'm super busy, I let other toons watch over Pebble. Toodles helps most often. She loves helping out and Pebble really likes her. It's a win-win situation for everyone. Considering Toodles is a child, it makes the most sense because children love dogs, and I guess adults love dogs too, but children especially love dogs. I think Toodles and Pebble bond because they're both short. You know, Yata never really gets sick from eating candy. I wonder why that is. I mean, I know she likes candy, but too much of any one thing can't be good. Well, maybe I could think of some exceptions to that. Personally, I think all of the candy she eats balances out by all of the bricks that she also eats. It neutralizes in her stomach. Can you believe Gigi accused me of painting my petals? My petals are natural. I was told my rainbow color brings joy to all. Well, to be fair, Dandy, you do have a rainbow assortment of paint behind you. So, I mean, the evidence is like right there. Let me know in the comments. Do you believe Dandy or do you think he paints his petals? You wouldn't believe it. I had the most wonderful dream last night. And of course, it's all thanks to Astro. He's the bestest friend a little flower like me could ask for. Me and Dandy have at least one thing in common. We both like Astro. I've been around for a long time, since the start of Garden View, which means I've seen a lot of things change over time. I remember when Connie went by Bulinski. She used to only come out during Halloween. Turns out she was way too popular to stay a Halloween tradition. Good for her. Wait a minute. You guys, Dandy just said that Connie used to be a Halloween exclusive toon. And when we were going over Dial's gossip, we also learned that there's another child character coming for the Halloween event. So what if it's like Connie's little sister or Connie's some related family member of some kind? Imagine it's another ghost toon. That would be amazing. I remember a long time ago when Razzle and Dazzle hosted their little theater plays. They're both very artistic in that light, and I love me a good show of any kind. They'd invite a bunch of the toons to help put on the shows. Good times. Imagine they did an update where there was a theater map and you could actually go and watch one of Razzle and Dazzle's show. I would pay literal Robux for that. Oh, do I have some gossip, all right? V used to think she could become more popular than me. You know, back when we all had the show still running. Ha 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 ha. Isn't that funny? That's another thing we know from Dial's gossip is that Dandy really does not like V that much. But maybe it makes sense if V is trying to take over as star of the show and Dandy's a little jealous because he's like, no, my name's on the show. It's not called V's World, although I would absolutely play a game called V's World. Honestly, there's probably only one solution to this beef that they have, and that's a diss track battle. So you two, go ahead and write your diss tracks. I was up late at night once, you know, doing flower things, and you wouldn't believe who I saw all the way down the hallway. And I'm talking about a long hallway. It was Brightney. I wonder what she was doing up so late. It's not like she can sneak around. Well, even if she was doing something secretive. Wait, Brightney, tell me what you were doing. You can tell me. I won't tell Dandy. Whatever it is, I want you to tell me, fill me in on whatever's going on. If Brightney turns her lamp off, does she become Darkney? I'll admit it. Boxton's music box melody is actually pretty calming. ... It's a shame I don't hear it as often as I used to. I hope he's doing okay. Wait, what does it sound like? Now I'm so curious. Is it the same song that plays when Twisted Dandy's on the floor? And really he ate Boxton? And that's why you hear the sound coming from Twisted Dandy? Because he ate him and it's coming from the inside? No, probably not. Right? I love rewatching old episodes of the show. And do you want to know something I noticed? Blot never talks in any episodes. Between you and me, I don't think he was ever meant to speak outside of the show. Oh, maybe that's why he talks backwards, because he was never meant to speak and wasn't made to speak, but he found a way to speak in his own way. That's pretty deep. I remember when Cosmo first started baking, there was a new record that week for the amount of times that fire alarms went off. It's amazing how much he has improved. He's like, well, to bake, you need fire, and you can never have too much fire. Is that why Cosmo always has this frightened look on his face? Because he's like, oh gosh, what am I gonna burn today? I've got a little gossip to share. Louie always denies it, but he is the leader for the circus troupe. He was in the show, at least. I think he'd rather not take the lead now, though. I wonder why. Oh, I didn't know that. I had no idea Louie was the leader. To be fair, though, among all of the members of the circus troupe, Louie is definitely the most level-headed. Maybe he's feeling a bit deflated lately. It's great having Dial around. He helps me with certain things. He's sort of like a little assistant, a helper of sort. When Garden View was open, he'd work almost every day to oversee the transportation. He tries to tell me about trains, but I still can't remember what a coupling rod is. Okay, I guess we really are learning today. You wouldn't believe it, but apparently, Tegan has a list of tunes banned from her tea parties. And guess who's on it? Me! How could she? I love tea. Maybe she's a bit nervous to have a star such as me sit in on the fun. Or maybe, Dandicus, you're just not fabulous enough to join the tea party. These are Tegan's tea parties after all. Are you fabulous? I don't think so. Or maybe she uses certain types of flowers in her tea that might offend him. I don't really talk with most of the main tunes as much as I used to. No big deal, no big reason, just drifted apart some. Yeah, but I really hope Shelly has made some new friends. I don't pay much attention to what she's been up to. I think it's pretty clear to say that Dandy is a pretty jealous guy. Like, yeah, he is the main star of the show, but he doesn't like anybody or doesn't talk to anybody that he thinks is trying to steal the spotlight, which is pretty telling as to what might have happened or what might be the motive of what he's doing super suspiciously in Dandy's world. We're on to you, Dandy. Sure, I got a little gossip. I bet you never guessed this one. Allegedly, apparently, possibly, Shrimpo might have a friend. I saw him and Finn walking together down a hallway once. I'm pretty sure if you ever asked Shrimpo if he had a friend, he would just say, I hate friends. Let me tell you about the cutest thing my little pet Rock did yesterday. Pebble is so silly. He tried to do a backflip yesterday, but just ended up stuck on his back. Good thing I was there to save my precious little baby. He's the best pet I could ask for. That's 2 things I have in common with Dandy. I also love Pebble. I've got something I can share. I don't know if I'd call this gossip, though. Tisha's honestly an amazing help around Garden View. If it weren't for her, I'm sure this place would be much more of a mess. I think it's great to appreciate her efforts. Well, that's good he shows appreciation for Tisha. Tisha do be liking cleaning. That's one thing we can say for sure. A long time ago, Goob used to give me more hugs than he does now. ... Now that I think about it, I think it's just that he doesn't hug me anymore. Haha, Well, I'm sure that's for a good reason, Dandy. What is the reason, though? Tell me, Goob, why don't you want to hug Dandy anymore? Has he become unhuggable? That's crazy. Hee, don't tell anyone, but I saw Flutter wearing this big hat covered in glitter once. It was so much glitter that she was sneezing all day. This is what I imagine it sounds like when Flutter sneezes. Ah, bless you, Flutter. Golly, you know what? I truly believe the toy fish in Finn's head might just be a tune. Now hold on and listen. I have reason to believe such. That toy fish blinks and moves very fluidly for a toy. Finn even whispers to it sometimes. I wonder if any other tunes has noticed. You're telling me Barnaby is real? What? Imagine an update or an event where you actually get to play as Barnaby and you're just a tiny little fish flopping around the floor doing, I don't know. What do you guys think Barnaby's ability and stats would be if he was an actual toon? I would love that. Sometimes I wish I knew how to do Glisten's little mirror trick. I only think he can do it though. ... A skill like that would be very helpful to get yourself out of a bad situation. ... All I can imagine right now is Twisted Dandy, but he's able to teleport. That would be terrifying. I actually tried chatting with Sprout a bit. I stopped trying though. I think our personalities just clash sometimes. Like sometimes it feels like he's trying to take the lead of the situations he has no involvement in. I can take care of my own stuff, obviously. Like I said, you guys, Dandy is so jealous. He is like the most jealous flower there's ever been in the history of the entire world. He is so jealous of all of the other main toons because he thinks they're trying to take the spotlight. Take a look at Dial's toon. He has posters with every single main toon on them, whereas Dandy only has Pebble. He does not like the mains. I know he has this poster, but that doesn't count because it's got all the other toons on it. Have you seen Brusha and Tisha when together? Oh, it is awful. Those two used to be super, super close, but now, yeesh. Huh, now that I think about it, Brusha really has changed since the show debuted her. She's got real irritable. Unlike me, I'm always very collected and calm. Oh yeah, very collected and calm, always Dandy. That's totally right. There's never any situations where like anything bad happens. Roger's been a little on my nerves. Ha ha ha, he's always hanging out around my room, asking questions. Sometimes I'd rather not be questioned at 2 a.m. when I'm just trying to get a snack. And having a little snack at 2 a.m. is normal. Yeah, actually, I don't disagree with him there. A 2 a.m. snack is sometimes very necessary for just the human experience, or I guess in this case, the toon experience. And all right, back to the other side. That is all of Dandy's gossip that we have. That is super interesting. I can't wait till they add the garden view in the day. These ones, I'm sure we're gonna learn a lot more as soon as those come out. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys learned some things. If you did, please leave a like rating down below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you wanna check out more videos from me, go and watch that video right there. Astro is watching it and giving it good energy, and all of the dreams that video has will be good dreams. Even though I don't know that if videos really sleep. They might. I mean, you can watch the video and you can let me know. Does that video sleep? Maybe, does it put you to sleep? I hope not, but you never know.